Morning all, hope everyone's doing well on this temporarily wonderful morning. We are due rain later on, but until then, things are alright. So, we're going to get some ploughing contracts on the go. Get the case, I believe, with the small plough, and the Fendt with the big plough. I think we'll take them both to the field and really crack on, try and get a few jobs done today. Yeah, dirty as ever, proper workhorse. So for ploughing, £11,850. That's a nice ploughing contract. So we're gonna do that one, and then we'll get these tractors down to the field. And I think what we're gonna try and do on this episode, I'm gonna do a bit more editing on the video, compact it a bit more, and we're gonna start skipping a few days per episode and get things moving. I haven't quite mastered it, and as you've probably noticed, this episode's longer than the other ones, which it is what it is, but we'll iron it out, iron the creases out. Until then, I've got farming to do. But let's get this Fendt down to the field, and the Fendt's got the bigger plough on, so what I'm going to do with the bigger plough is I'll just have him running up and down the centre of the field, and I'll get the smaller plough to work the headlands. Like I say, not fully familiar with this screen, but I'm sure I'll see if they're missing anything at the end. So right, that's one hired worker, away you go. No safety boots, but I'll pretend I haven't seen that. And then we'll get the case with the small plough down to the same field. Like I say, we'll work the headlands with this one, and then we'll look at some other jobs, maybe baling, and we forgot stone picking yesterday, so might even get a little Deutsche Fahr on stone picking contract. And if I can find the balance where you see me how I manage the farm, but you're not just staring at one field getting worked, then it keeps things moving. It's a little bit more entertaining and a little bit more productive, so that's what we aim for. So we'll get this set up now. We'll get this, like I said, just doing the headlands, and then they might eventually bump into each other, but for a while at least I'm sure they'll get most of the field done there. We're just coming up to 9 o'clock in the morning now, and we'll get this stone picking contract. It's only 1500, but it's a small job. Shouldn't take the Deutsche Fahr long at all. We've got two tractors on the ploughing. We'll have a Deutsche Fahr, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, with a stone picker. We'll take that up to the field, get that on the job, and then we'll look for yet another one, get all the machines working. I've learnt here to make sure I look for a train. I've not had an accident, but we've come close. Right, let's see if I can set the destination, and we'll keep it simple. Put it on the main road, and hopefully the hired workers, yep, there he goes. Right, I'll leave him to that, and we'll look for another job. I think we've got maybe 2 hours before that rain comes in, so I'm just starting a baling contract, but I don't know how long we've got before the rain comes in. So I'll get as much as I can done, while I try and keep an eye on everyone else and making sure they're not driving my tractors into rivers. There were 3 contracts on the go. That should start to bring some money in. And the 2 tractors doing the ploughing, they're already past halfway now doing that ploughing contract. So I'll get them onto something else again. And we'll have a look at the used market again soon. I'm really surprised we're not seeing any old used tractors come up on the market. I really thought I'd be able to get some used tractors and get rid of these big things. They are very powerful. They do everything. But do we need all this powerful machinery? Probably not with the state of the farm right now. So we've got the stone picker here. We'll get this set up. But we seem to be having issues. Just make sure I've lowered it and everything's right. Yeah, we seem to be having a bit of an issue. Now I'm sure I've got this set up correctly. Never had an issue with it before. It's a simple machine to operate. I'm wondering if maintenance has an issue. It doesn't say anything about the size of stones, and I believe there's only one stone picker anyway, so they do look rather large rocks. But I'm sure this is the right machine. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it back to the farm, repair it. I wonder if it's a maintenance issue. We'll set a destination. We'll keep it somewhat simple, put him out on the road. Hopefully that doesn't complicate things too much for him and he can get there. There he goes. Quick flash of the lights. Right. Can I get back on with some baling? And I'm pretty sure that rain was due for about 11 o'clock this morning. And I don't think I can carry on baling because I think you lose product, and if so, I won't get 100% completion, therefore I won't get paid for the contract. So I might get rained off. So there's quite a bit of work to do here, and like I say, I'm not just going to focus on the field. I think that'll get rather boring. So we'll click fingers, jump to the next job. We've got the stone picker back at the yard. It's in a poor state, but I don't think it's going to cost much to repair. It's a relatively cheap machine. One of the cheapest on the farm. Yeah, so it's just less than 2,000 to fully repair, so we'll get that fully repaired. I'm not going to bother with the paint condition. And the tractor's in good condition, so we'll get this back up to the field. Right, I think I'll get him in the corner, try and keep it simple. I'll get it started, and then if it works, I'll let the AI take over. Are we going to have the same issue? I think we've got the same issue. So it's not a maintenance problem. Well, I think I'm just going to leave it there for now. I wouldn't know what to suggest with the stone picking. As for the plough contract, that's about finished, so that's some good money. But I think I'm pushing my luck with baling this. The rain has come, so I might have to park this up and let the rain pass. And what I must remember as well to do this time is pay off some loan. I didn't do that yesterday. And every little bit more interest that we're paying goes against us. So I think it's safe to say we're rained off right now. So I think I'm just going to park this up and let the rain pass. Have a quick look at the finances. Now it's hard to record the finance screen. When I crop it, it goes blurry. So we'll just do it like this. At the minute, I've got a debt of 1.75 million. Every month we're paying 7,000 loan interest. So every time I hit the sleep trigger, that's 1,000. We've paid off 350,000 in this month alone. Yes, that's granted. We've got rid of machinery and stuff like that, but we can still do all the jobs. So what I am thinking about doing while I'm stood here in a boggy field, I think I'm gonna fast forward time because everything else is at a bit of a standstill now. This is the last contract to complete. So I'm going to go into the settings. I know I said I was keeping it at a fixed 15 times speed. I think if I never drop below that, then we should be alright. It's not cheating going forward, I'd say. So I'll watch these clouds flash over. And this rain is due to pass any time. As soon as it does, jump back in the tractor and away I go. Because I'm not sure if I was to do the field while it was raining, if I was to lose product, it might not complete the contract. And I believe I'd even owe, I'd be in debt on the contract, I think, and I'd have to pay them. So let's hope that's not the case. Right. All of a sudden the field looks great again. Rain's disappeared. Wipers are still going. There we go. No, it's still going. I'm working right through the night. It's becoming quite late, 8:30 at night. But we're just coming to the end of this contract. That's another one done. Right, I'll get this tractor back to the farm. See you there. There's Bailey parked up. It's just coming up to 9:30 at night. So I think it's safe to say we'll leave it there for the night. So we'll turn everything off and we'll go again in the morning. So it's now May the 5th. We've got rain, but we are due a bit of sunshine. Again, I think it's about 11 o'clock, so it'll clear up. It's not terrible. But I've got all my fleet ready. I've got lots of jobs today. We're going to get 2 cultivating jobs going. We'll get the fence on some slurry spreading. And, well, I don't think we're going to be doing any stone picking today. So I've got 2 cultivating contracts that I've booked in. So we're going to set this first one on the way. And I've brought them to the farm entrance hoping the hired workers will be able to find the way to the fields. Again, I'll try and keep it somewhat simple for them. And just pop it up there, facing north. Is he gonna go, or am I asking too much? Let's see. Oh. Right, away to go. Brilliant. Now we'll jump in the case and same again. Set destination. and we're going to take him down to the other field. It's a much bigger field is this. And again, if I keep it somewhat simple, hopefully the AI workers will find the way there, no problems. Yep, no hesitation that time, he's away. Right, I think I've got a few other jobs. I'm hoping to do a tether job later on, but not in this weather or not. We'll get the fence. I'm picking up the slurry tanker. Brought it up to this field and we've still not used it up here. But the plan with this is to get, I think there's three contracts we can do. They're all down the east side. So we'll work our way down and hopefully get all three of them done. This field I'm passing on the left, this is one of ours. And I might have accidentally left a load of bales out. Another job for another day. And then this is a different water crossing on the same map. So I think is that coming? I think I've done it. I can't see through the fog. Do I see some slight movement over there? I think I can see it. It is slowly making its way over here. Here we go. Now there's a sign there that says weight limit 22 tons. I'd love to know what mine weighs. 500 horsepower Fendt with a 1 ton weight on the front and the slurry tanker absolutely full. I don't think we'll be far off that limit. I actually think we'll be over the limit. Right, so we've got the first cultivator up to the first field. So I'm going to squeeze up here without driving across other farmers' fields. There's one good thing about leaving tyre marks now, is you feel bad going through other people's fields. So I'll get him set up with that cultivator. The case has arrived at the other field. So we'll get this backed into the corner. And it is a big field, but these cultivators cover a bit of distance, so it shouldn't take too long to get these done. So we'll hire another worker. And we'll leave them to it. Wonder if it stays foggy all year round. It's always down that river. Well, I was going to cut this bit out, but I thought I'd let you see the struggle that I'm having to deal with. Not only is it a really steep hill, but the traffic around here don't make it easy on the farmers. Well, we've made it, and I believe it's this field just here on the right. got 2 cultivating jobs going, and I'm just finishing off this job now with the fertiliser. But I used far more slurry than I thought I would, so I don't think I'll get all 3 fields done now. I'll have to go back and get some more slurry. But we'll complete that. And then we'll get another one underway. Like I say, if we go with the smaller field first, we'll work our way down the east side. Hopefully there's enough slurry to get this field done, and next case of just going back to get enough slurry for the last field. And the first cultivating job's nearly complete, and we're only at 10:30 in the morning. It's good going. $33 miles per hour. Maybe I should be a bit more sensible around here. Ooh. My driving's almost as bad as my employees. Right, so that's the contract complete, so I'll just park this up here for a minute, turn this off, and get paid. 5,700. Excellent. So we'll take that. And we've got a nice contract here, so another cultivating, we'll get that job on the go. And we'll get him sent down there. I'm doing well, not even 11 o'clock in the morning. So I managed to get a bit of fertilising done, and I've run out of fertiliser. So we've got the big cultivating field, he's past halfway. I've got this New Holland down to the 3rd contract, and then we'll jump back in the Fent and we'll get yet again a bit more slurry. Gone through an awful lot of slurry. So we'll get this filled up. There's 103,000 litres, and this thing takes just shy of 28,000. We'll fill it right up. It's 20 past 1. The fertilising contract's halfway through. It's only a small field, and then there's a slightly larger field to do after that. I'm sure we'll have them all done by tea time. So I'll get this up to the field. And if we have a look at the cultivating contract, he's still got quite a bit to do here, but he's covering plenty of ground. I'll check on the case. Yeah, he's not far off at all with this one. That's another contract rattled off. We're doing well. That's another contract complete. That's 12,100. That's a great pay for that job. Now let's have a quick look, see if there's any more cultivating jobs. I think we might have done them all for today. Yeah, no more. Right, that's that. What is my AI worker doing here? It's not a care at all for any road signs. What is he doing? dread to think how he drives when the boss ain't looking. So we'll get this cultivator folded up and we'll get this back to the farm, as we won't be using this anymore today. But that's good going. It's only 2:15 in the afternoon, and that's all the cultivating job's done. So we'll set destination, and hopefully, if I keep it somewhat simple, he'll find his way home. Pop it like that, and hopefully, maybe I should have brought it to the road. Nope. Oh, there he goes. Once again, no regards for the road signs. And then as for this fertilising job, it's only a small field. Nearly had it done. I had to go grab yet again more slurry. So let's see if I can just up this left hand side now. Hopefully it gets to 100% before I get to the end of this straight, and we can call that a job well done. There we go, perfect timing. We'll get that folded up, and we'll get this third and final fertilising contract underway. It was only a 690 payment for fertilising that small field, but that's 3 fields fertilised today, so certainly accumulating. And again, if I keep it somewhat simple, hopefully the hired worker will get there in one piece. And then as the good old saying goes, make hay while the sun's shining. And we're going to get this little Deutsche fire on the go. And it's just coming up to 4 PM now. So I reckon we can have this job done for about 7 or 8 o'clock this evening. And we've got the cultivating job still on the go. That's over halfway through. And the slurry tanker should be getting to that third and final field any time now. And I might even have another tedder machine hidden away in the shed. I'll have to check. So I'm using so much slurry, I didn't realise just how quickly I go through this. I'm going to run out again. But I do have one idea. So while we'll cash that in, that's 7,500 for another cultivating job. That's nearly 20 grand just on cultivating that we've made today. But what I'm going to do here, I'm about to run out of slurry. I'm going to go into settings, I'm going to go down to the AI workers, and I'm going to put AI worker refill slurry on. And what that'll do is keep that little bit of slurry in my tank, and he'll hopefully finish the field, although it's going to cost me quite a bit. But I don't want to be traipsing right the way across town again to fill up, to just come back and do the tiny bit up this field. So hopefully it doesn't cost too much, but I'll leave him to do that. And again, with cultivating job here, we'll get this packed up, and he's done for the day, so we'll get him back to the farm. I've noticed the New Holland is needing a bit of repair soon. It's already going to be costly, is that? But we'll see if we can set a destination again and just put him on the farm entrance. Hopefully he makes it. But yeah, we could really do with downsizing these tractors. Even if it's just 1 or 2. keep one or two of the more powerful ones. But they're getting rather expensive to run and repair of these. But let's just have a look. I believe I've got another tether hidden in the back here. Let's have a look. We do. Hiding away. Right. I think we're going to get that. And we're going to join him on the field. I'll get that last bit done. It's 20 past 6 in the evening. And the field is 56% of the way. So yeah, I think about 8 PM. Should have this field done. And we've certainly earned a few quid today. And there's one of my lads on his way back to the farm. And then it's just this field, just on the other side of the train track and to the right. There's no real easy access to it, so we'll skim down this edge. And he seems to be doing a good job. And I think if I let him work the square edges, and I'll take this side of the field. If I square the field off, I'll run down this line here. And with him working down the other side, I shouldn't be distracting him or getting in his way. It's now 7:30 at night, and we're just going up to the last run now. But I just follow him just slightly off. I just get that last bit that he's missing. And we'll be done for 8 o'clock. There we go. It's 7:40. We're on the round corner from farm. We'll be back in 20 minutes. This guy looks eager to carry on working. Let me just tell him that we're done for the day. And I'll get these back to the farm. So that's a £1,600 contract. And that's 2,800. So all in all, we've made about 35,000 today. And I'm going to leave everything there for tonight. But what I must do is get some of this debt paid off. So we pay 30,000. What I don't want to be doing is trying to borrow more money off the bank, because that's not going to happen. So I've always got to make sure we've got a little bit under the pillow. So we'll keep 8,000. But one thing that I have totally forgot to do, I've got most things producing here, but we need to turn buffalo milk, bottled milk, on. And there was also a second one. Here we go. Buffalo butter. No, I thought I'd had them turned on and I hadn't, so hopefully that's more income. And if I scroll down, I believe the only one that we're not doing from this production chain is chocolate. I mean, that might be something to look into. It's saying the only thing we're missing is sugar. Apparently you don't need cocoa. Yes, it's 1 milk, 1 sugar equals 1 chocolate. No cocoa. Must be the Nestle recipe. Right. I think we'll leave it at that. Trying to compress more into a short video has left me with a longer video. But it's all trial and error. I'm sure we'll get there in the end. Well, I'm off to bed. I'll see you tomorrow.